Hello everyone, welcome to the Tensor Maker. In this channel, we will be exploring, participating, and building in the most exciting new technology, where blockchain crosses AI. Imagine accessing cutting-edge AI models such as ChatGPT or image generation without having to rely on big tech data centers. That's exactly what Hypertensor Tensor is all about. So what if AI was not controlled by big tech, but was controlled by you? Stay with me if you would like to discover how running free AI software can not only help you earn tokens, but change and power the future of AI. My name is Steven, and I've been 2 decades in technology, building everything from early internet networks to modern big data and cloud pipelines. Yet I'm still learning new things every day. Now I'm jumping headfirst into decentralized AI, or DEAI, and can't wait to build and learn out loud with you, where we share all our mistakes, our victories, and our struggles. Here's a big problem with AI today. It's centralized. Most AI systems today sit behind locked doors of massive data centers, run by a handful of massive corporations. They set the rules, how it's built, how it's used, and how it's priced. On top of that, they can decide what's true or acceptable to show in your results. If their AI safety guardrails don't like your question or your content, you're out of luck. That's censorship, and it doesn't stop there. If they don't want to serve you for any reason, maybe your location, maybe your opinion, or maybe your budget, they can block you. And let's say you want to send personal or proprietary data to those centralized AI models. A central AI authority will use that data however they want. They can train other models with that. They can use the code or image generated, or even sell insights to advertisers. It's completely out of your hands. And what if their servers crash or are unreachable, or somebody at the top decides to cut off your access? So you or your business can be left without service, possibly at the worst moment. Basically, it's a system based on a single points of failure with gatekeepers and top-down control. Enter Hypertensor. It flips that all on its head, operating like a global P2P or peer-to-peer network. This is similar to how Bitcoin created an unstoppable global digital ledger, which enabled trustless, permissionless peer-to-peer payments, or how BitTorrent takes large files, chunks them up over many peers or many different computers, and makes it easy for people to share large files. With Hypertensor, AI tasks are split across multiple nodes run by people like you all across the world. There's no single point of failure. Instead, you have 2 simple parts: validators that secure the network in a blockchain-like fashion. And then there are the nodes that perform the AI workloads. This approach is democratic, transparent, fair, open, and much more resilient. Imagine if somebody now wants to pull the plug. You basically have to shut down every node on the network around the world, which is pretty much impossible. The magic here is a simple, cooperative, horizontal architecture. Think of it as a bunch of smaller computers trying to do one big job together. You can help run these AI subnets by offering your computing power to run the nodes. You can also stake your Tensor token, and in return, you can share in the rewards. It's not just some faceless giant corporation taking all the benefits. Now, you become not only a part-time owner of the AI infrastructure, but the AI output. And because it's decentralized, no one can censor your queries or deny your access on a whim. The entire AI pipeline, data, model, and results runs on a network that no one single-handedly controls. And that's huge. It means the future of AI can be open, democratic, and unstoppable. Beyond just being a decentralized source of truth of what's happening in the network, it also provides powerful market incentives. In a typical cloud platform, you pay the company for AI services, and they keep all the profits. With Hypertensor, anybody who helps secure the network or provide compute resources, like staking Tensor or running nodes with graphic processing units or GPUs, the brains behind the AI, well, they earn Tensor tokens in return. You're now not just a customer. You're a stakeholder who directly benefits from the AI that you're helping power. This built-in reward loop ensures the community keeps the network alive and growing. Once again, no single entity has control. Let's look now at two different scenarios that might show why we don't want AI controlled by giant corporations, and also how Hypertensor will help. Have you ever tried prompting ChatGPT or Claude with a more wild or edgy prompt? The AI will often respond with, "Sorry, I can't do that," or "Sorry, I can't help you with that," or some other excuse. That's because mainstream models often come with very strict policies. But it often means your creative freedom is limited by other people's guidelines. With Hypertensor, you could propose a new uncensored character chat subnet, specifically for a large language model that is fine-tuned for creative, uncensored writing. Because it's decentralized, there's no single entity deciding how safe or how nice the AI should be. If enough tensor holders like this idea, they can vote to activate this subnet. They stake their tokens, spin up nodes to run this uncensored model. You and others get exactly the AI style you want. Of course, there's still a community governance layer, but overall it's much more open than a big private model sitting behind closed doors. Another reason for the blockchain is we need a secure, tamper-proof record of who is running the subnet, how rewards are distributed, and what proposals have been passed. Hypertensor's blockchain, built on Substrate, uses concepts such as nominated proof of stake, or NPOS, BABE for block production, and Grandpa for finality. This ensures that everything is transparent and hard to cheat. Each AI task, like generating the next pirate rant, gets logged in a way that just can't vanish if someone doesn't like it. Now let's take a more serious example. Imagine you're part of a research team studying rare cancers. You've built an AI model that scans images for early warning signs, but now you need large-scale GPU power to run it privately and efficiently. This can help ensure that patient data isn't just floating around in a giant cloud with unknown data sharing policies. If you try a mainstream AI service, you might face high costs for GPUs, uncertain data policies, or strict compliance barriers. But with Hypertensor, you can propose a cancer research subnet. The community can vote on it, and if enough tensor holders stake to support it, the subnet goes live. Nodes worldwide will then download and serve your model, split across multiple nodes so no single entity has the entire dataset. The blockchain verifies that each node is doing actual, real AI work, using mechanisms like proof of inference, and it tracks who should get rewarded. Hypertensor uses the concept of subnets. Think of a subnet as a small business in the Hypertensor town. An AI subnet might specialize in text and translation, or image generation, or even running AI agents. A subnet can be spun up if enough people believe in it, stake their tensor, and vote it into the network. And that's how we get a diverse AI ecosystem, like in a town with cafes, groceries, bookstores, each community curated and supported by customers, if those shops or subnets provide wanted and valued services. If the demand fades or the community changes its mind, those subnets can be voted out and repurposed. So how does the blockchain provide security for the AI? Well, the blockchain is an immutable distributed ledger. All stake transactions, subnet proposals, and node activities are recorded on-chain. Nominated proof of stake, BABE, and Grandpa. This is the system that ensures honest block production and finality. This just means that your AI tasks and reward payouts aren't tampered or messed with by anyone. The blockchain also handles subnet democracy. Everyone who holds Tensor can weigh in or vote on which AI subnets can go live and which ones need to be shut down. This fosters real community involvement and governance. Finally, we have proof of inference. Nodes must actually prove that they performed their AI work or AI outputs. No freeloading or faked outputs. Now, I'm still diving into the technical details of Hypertensor, reading the white paper, and trying to understand the code base. So if there's anything that I've said that conflicts with the official documentation, please let me know in the comments below. If you want a deeper dive on the Hypertensor architecture and how it all works, please also let me know in the comments below. So that is the big takeaway. Hypertensor is trying to flip AI on its head. Instead of one big central authority, we have a peer-to-peer network of validators securing the decentralized AI network. And that network consists of many subnets powering advanced AI models. Think of ChatGPT level language tools or powering the next gen image generation models. It's secure, democratic, and puts everyone, including you, in control. For me, the real excitement is how it opens the door for more creativity, collaboration, and for fairer distribution of resources and rewards. You don't need a billion-dollar budget or tens of thousands of GPUs to make AI happen. With Hypertensor, if you have a computer and the will to get involved and to learn, you're already part of the solution. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you're like me, excited about building decentralized AI and learning in public, I'd love for you to join me on this journey. Please comment below on what we should explore next. And hit subscribe for more deep dives on Hypertensor, tutorials on how to run a node, and real-world tips on decentralized AI.